We're actually going to be doing this. It's, it's the blinded by the money and the profit, when your job is to be healing people, and people are supposed to come into your office and get handled so that their condition is handled, and they don't come back to you. Not they now are coming back to you far more regularly after they'd seen you the first time than they've ever done before, because you are responsible for ruining their lives, So that's another one. Yeah, so Forest Labs ended up paying $313 million in settlements. That just took it out their back pocket. So yeah, this is the way it's going. People need to wake up to this. These guys need to be brought to justice and removed from being the authorities on medication. It's like medicine. It should not be a chemical. That's what's destroying us. That's what's making us sick in the first place, are the chemicals. How is another chemical going to sort this out? How is another chemical going to sort out your problem? And like this recent thing with Moderna bringing out a new vaccine after their vaccine was responsible for causing myocarditis and other heart diseases, now have a vaccine that is apparently going to handle heart disease. Like, you gotta be fucking stupid to take that vaccine. Like, in the first place, yes, you could have been a little bit ignorant and not done the research and been thrust into this dark depths of terror and done it. But now you should know that if you take this vaccine, you are probably going to have serious injury or die. The next one, my favorite enemy, Pfizer, brought out this drug called Neurontin. And Neurontin, the marketing campaign was named snake oil marketing by their marketing company, literally snake oil marketing. And this was meant for epilepsy, this drug, and they started marketing it as for headaches, general pain, depression, all sorts of things, and it was never ever approved for those conditions. So they literally again just lied to people, saying that it can be done, like, used for these purposes. And again with that drug, they hired ghostwriters to just write up any junk research and paid doctors to sign it off, and paid reputable researchers to sign it off, and got the drug sold as and they made a fortune out of this. Now you got to remember that Pfizer have paid the biggest criminal fine in history, and this was before COVID, and people still believed them. And these fines were paid for fake marketing, for lying about their products. Okay, and then people still took their vaccine. After this had happened, they still took this Pfizer vaccine, and even though Pfizer had gotten full immunity from any legal proceedings should any injury occur from this vaccine, a company that's paid the biggest criminal fine in history for lying about their product is now making a vaccine that they don't have to tell you anything about. You must just take it. Otherwise, you can't travel and your business will be shut down and you'll lose your job. That is insane. I mean, just look at that. So I hope you're starting to get the picture now about, who your friends are and who your enemies are. I mean, just with that marketing campaign, like advertising that or marketing that it can handle these other unapproved uses or unapproved conditions, they they were making a couple of $100 million, like 400 and something million, and it went up to over $3 billion in profits on that.